All right, so behind me is my Mikolo M4 Smith Machine, and Mikolo sent me this model to review about a year and 3 months or so ago. And I'm just gonna give you guys my overall opinion on the machine after using it for a year. Now I'll leave some links in the description if one of you guys wanna pick one of these up after you watch this video. And if you like watching videos like this, make sure to hit that subscribe and alert button to check out more content like this, because I do a little bit about every week. With that being said, let's go. All right, first of all, this machine has been a workhorse here in my garage gym. I use it almost every day, and I use it with multiple people. And everything that you see on this machine is still from the original package, okay? I haven't replaced anything. Still got the same cables, same handles, same nuts, bolts, everything, okay? It's held up tremendously with, a ton of work put on it. And I love that. I know I got a high quality machine that you guys will be able to use for a very long time, because it's gonna be very difficult for you guys to put the amount of hours on it in your home garage or backyard gym if you're only using it with you and your family, where I'm using this with, sometimes 12, 13 people a day. And it's holding up, all right? And it's looking good. When I first got the machine, I was a little concerned. If you saw my original review, one of the things I was concerned with was this ball. I thought, man, it got scratched up really quick. And I thought it might wind up, being something that I would have to replace. But no, it's solid, it has held up. Even though it got scratched up right away, it held up perfectly over the course of this, 15 months or so. Now, I should note, after I did my original review, and I mentioned that Mikolo made some changes to the machine, and if you get in the current model, you don't even have to worry about that. And you can look in the comments of my original review, or actually I think it was my 6-month review, and you'll see where people have bought the newest machine and they commented that, oh, hey, Vern, they fixed everything you mentioned in the machine. And I'll go over a couple of those other things here today. I won't go too deeply because I'll link those videos, or I'll put them in the description so you can check both the original review and the 6-month review out to see what I was talking about. But I will briefly go over it right now. Another issue that I had was that on the Smith bar itself, this little piece that rotates back would fully rotate, and that was something that I didn't love. Some of my clients didn't love that. I did do a DIY fix, and I replaced a longer bolt in here so that it will stop the bar from rotating back when you're using the Smith bar. But they also fixed that on the current M4 Smith machine, so that's not something you're gonna have to worry about. Now, some of the things that I've loved about this machine is, number one, is 2-to-1 ratio. Now, you guys are gonna hear me talk about that a lot, because I just feel like 2-to-1 on anything that you're using in your home gym, if you're using it with multiple people, is good, because you don't have to worry about somebody not being able to use the machine for certain exercises. That 2-to-1 ratio means that even if you put 5 pounds on here, you can do a 2.5-pound lift. For any of you guys who don't understand or don't know the difference between 2-to-1, I'll just go over it right now, but I'll also link that video right there for you guys to check out. But I'll go over it real quick. 2-to-1 just means that whenever you load a pound on the machine, it's gonna feel like a half a pound when you pull it, okay? So if you load 10 pounds on that cable pulley, it's gonna feel like 5 pounds when you pull it, and you're also gonna pull 2 inches worth of length for every 1 inch that the weight comes off of the stack down there, okay? And the 1-to-1 system is 1-to-1. You put 10 pounds on, it's gonna feel like 10 pounds here, and you're gonna get 1 inch of pull for every 1 inch that the machine or the weights rise off of the machine down there. And it may not seem like it's very important, but it actually is very important if you're not a really strong person or you're not already well into your fitness journey, because it'll be a little bit more difficult to do some of the lifts that require less weight when using your cable pulley system, okay? But like I said, you can check out that link to see more on 2-to-1. But the other thing is, I really like these independent pulley systems. You know, I created the DIY curl fly, and that was a solution to the one pulley system that I had on my Fitness Reality A10 XLT Supermax Power Cage. But I always wanted to be able to use two handles. But even when you have two handles, you're only gonna have one weight stack. And that's cool. But having dual independent pulley systems with their own weight stack rack is very, very cool, because you could do real cable crossovers and single arm rows and press and things of that nature that you couldn't do with the single stack. You can also use the machine for multiple people, which I love, is being able to have my homies in here, and you know, one of us can be on one pulley, the other on the other pulley, and then even somebody in there can be doing something like push-ups and pull-ups and things like that off of the Smith bar or up there up top. Speaking of up top, one of the things I wish that the Mikolo M4 Smith machine would have had was some knurling on this part of the pull-up bar. All right, a little knurling just to make the grip easier. It does have these rubber grips on the outside, but to me, these rubber grips are wide. And it's like kind of like, you know, I don't like doing the pull-ups that wide all the time. I kind of wish that they were, you know, I like using the inner grips. And when I'm using those, it's kind of slick up there. And I probably should have just put some tape on those. I never did, but that would be a solution to that. But otherwise, I wish that they would have put some knurling like they did on the Mikolo M7. Overall, guys, this cage has been really useful. I really like it. I can't really tell you anything bad about it other than the fact that I wish that these safety bars down here were maybe a little bit longer, and that I wish that this piece came off a little bit easier. But like I said, that was another thing that they fixed on the current version of the Mikolo M4 Smith machine. But I don't have the latest one because they made some changes to upgrade it after the first video that I did on this cage. But hey, if you got any questions, reach down in the comments, let me know. I hope you liked the video. Until next time, stay blessed, stay motivated, and stay fit. Love and peace, everybody.